Yes, sir.
First of all, introduce yourself.
Myself Somil Agarwal, and I am a chartered accountant belonging to Lucknow. Currently, I am a partner in a leading firm of Lucknow named Marks and Associate. I am associated there since 6 years. Thank you.
You're already settled with the leading company of chartered accountant from the last 6 years. Then why you want to shift from that to HPCL?
Uh, Currently, I want to grow more. I want to learn more expertise in the knowledge of in this field. Since HPCL is the leading Maharatna company, I would like to contribute my experience in the in the nation and HPCL growth.
And in which area, in which domain you are working in your current?
Currently, I am a practicing chartered accountant holding a COP. My domain is income tax, GST, and project financing.
And how many customers your company have?
Uh, it depends upon the nature of the work. Like in tax audit, the number of customers are 250. In income tax, it's 450. And in the field of audit, it basically are PSUs like Madhyanchal, Uttaranchal, and some bridge corporation where we are done statutory audit.
So how you find yourself during these 6 years? How do you
In
evaluate
the
your performance?
In the course of 6 years, 3 years are the articleship period. After that, I joined the firm as an audit manager. And after becoming a CA, I joined the firm as a partner. I became chartered accountant in July 2023. And since then, I am a partner in that firm. During the year of articleship, I had learned many things like how to do audit, how to deal with the client. While I am in the position of the audit manager, after completing my articleship and before clearing my CA, I have learned tackle many things. And during the course of my tenure as a partner, I have learned a lot of things like conducting a statutory bank audit without any help of a senior, which helped me to boost my confidence and to tackle a problem. Further, I am solely managing the tedious work of one of the PSU of the Uttar Pradesh, which is known as Madhyanchal Vidyut Vitran Nigam Limited.
So what you think if you are selected here at HPCL, will the company allow you to continue as a partnership business?
No, I don't think.
Then will
And
you
as a
leave that?
CA, if a person is doing a job, he can't hold COP, and without COP, he can't be a partner in a firm.
So will you leave that firm
Yeah, I will
as
leave
a
that firm.
partner?
As a partner, I will resign.
Okay, what are the main provisions of income tax which are applicable on HPC?
So I have no idea about that.
Corporate tax, that is the main provision.
हाँ,
Corporate tax is a
बेसिकली
major
इज इट
provision.
कोई ऐसा टैक्स नहीं जो ऑयल एंड गैस इंडस्ट्रीज पे लगता हो जो
हाँ,
इनकम टैक्स से
कोई नहीं
अलग हो, कोई ऐसा कुछ
द-
नहीं, कॉर्पोरेट टैक्स तो है ही।
नहीं नहीं, वो ठीक है, सभी टैक्स सभी पर लगते हैं, लेकिन आप आंसर ये दे तो सकते हो ना कि every income tax, all the provisions of income tax are equally applicable on all the company, whether it is HPCL or whether it is a Tata or Reliance.
ओके ओके।
तो ये
बट
थोड़ा सा स्मार्टनेस आपको करनी पड़ेगी।
ओके।
एप्लीकेबल तो हो रहे हैं ना, मैंने तो ये पूछा है कि कौन से प्रोविजन एचपीसीएल पर लगते हैं, तो सभी लग रहे हैं,
हम्म। राइट।
चाहे वो बाकियों पर भी लग रही हैं, लेकिन एचपीसीएल पे तो लग रही है, क्वेश्चन यही है।
हम्म।
ओके।
राइट।
ओके, विच मेथड ऑफ डेप्रिसिएशन the income tax department accepts and why?
Income tax department accept WDV method. However, for electric generating company, SLM is an option.
And why not the straight line?
Still no idea.
if a company is charging depreciation with straight line method, and means how it will affect, why the income tax department is not accepting it.
If a company start to apply SLM method, the value of the asset declines on a regular basis. Like there is a 10,000 depreciation on every year. However, while doing the WDB, there is just first year it will be 10,000, second year it will be a 9,000 depreciation. So might be a tax point that more tax can be charged by allowing less depreciation. Because since as is in WDB, the depreciation is lower than the SLM.
So income tax department wants to charge more tax. That's why they are accepting
Maybe
the
this is one of the reason.
uh, is it also related with the accurate or current value of the asset that should be deducted from the profits, accurate actual expenses of depreciation, so that the real profits can be find out.
It may be related.
Okay, tell me about GST. How you
What will be
find it better as compared to the previous tax system?
since previous tax system are since GST is the combination of the most of the taxes like excise, VAT, service tax. There are number of case laws and number of cases in different department. However, in the GST department, they all are merged into a single department. If someone has to file excise duty, he has to go to the different department. VAT, he has to go to the different department. But in GST, all are combined at a single place.
Then what will be the benefit to the industry or the consumer?
There, since VAT is levy on excise also. If GST is applied, there is a single tax, not a tax on tax. There no be will levy of a tax on a tax.
So then why the government don't give this benefit to the customers of oil industry? Why the outlets of HPCLs are out of GST?
Since GST is a state-based tax, every state has to agree. Then the government can come up with the notification. Petrol is in the ambit of GST, but it is exempted by a notification. Government can bring to it GST only when all states are agree. Since states are not agree with this because they had a revenue loss.
No, but the GST applicable on other products. So they were getting the revenue.
But from excise
Then
and VAT,
why they agreed upon all other things except this oil?
basically the VAT is since currently excise is the state level act and VAT and sale tax is the excise is the central level act and VAT and state sales tax is the state level. Uh, Removing this and bringing the petrol to the GST, it will all goes to the central, then divided, then amount came to the state, which state doesn't want. They doesn't want to reduce their revenue.
Okay, Somil, tell me what are the main duties of a chartered accountant?
Chartered accountant is responsible for managing the business of the clients. He is responsible for the auditing and accounting of the work, compliance of the various statutory laws, others laws, in order to smoothly manage the business of the firm or a client.
Okay, what you think? Do the responsibilities of chartered accountant varies between the industries and the departments, or it will remain same?
It will remain same. It doesn't vary with the industry or department.
Tell me, when we, as a chartered accountant, if we have to analyze the final statements of a company, so what will be the major points that we have to take care?
In order to analyze the financial statement of the company, we have to keep in mind certain ratios like current ratio, quick ratio, EBITDA ratio, which help us to analyze and about the company, which help to analyze and give the amount of the work, how the organization is going to work. Further, we have to analyze the past financial records. What are the profit of the company? How profit is deviating from the last record and current record? Why there is a difference?
How much difference is acceptable between two balance sheets?
There is no such a limit. Might be there some reasons that one balance sheet is highly different from other. There may be a genuine reason.
Okay, when a company is preparing the cash book in detail, then what is the need to preparing the cash flow statement?
Pardon?
When a company is preparing the cash book, then what
Hmm.
is the need to prepare the cash flow statement?
Cash book records only the transactions which are done in cash. However, cash flow statements records all the transaction either done by the bank or a cash.
Yeah, but in the cash book, we also records the transaction through bank in the double column cash book.
Uh, right, we are recording, but we doesn't classify that how much expenditure is in the operating activity, how much expenditure we are done in the financing activity or in investing activity. In order to analyze that, cash flow is needed.
So how it will benefit us to get this type of information, operating, investing, and finance, where
It
it
will
can be
help.
used?
It will help to analyze how the company is performing. If the company is investing very well, might be a return of the company might be growth soon.
The dividend received by a company and the dividend paid by a company. So is it a investing, financing, or which type of activity?
Dividend received by the company is an investing activity since company has invested somewhere. However, dividend paid by the company is paid on the share capital, which is the financing activity.
And the letter of credit, how it is important. Normally, the multinational companies use the letter of credit, like HPCL also is using the letter of credit. So, what is that? What is letter of credit and how it can be used? What are the benefits?
I have no idea of letter of credit.
Okay, if we have to compare, uh, we have to differentiate between the comparative and common size statements. So, according to you, which statement is best? Is it comparative or common?
Comparative statement is best
And why?
because we are comparing two things and always comparison gives some results that which statement is the best.
Okay, what is capital busting?
Capital budgeting is some art in which we define how long we are going and whether we are going to invest in a business or not. If we are investing in a business, what will be the benefit? Or if we are investing in a machinery, whether it is going to be fruitful to a company or not.
Who have the powers to appoint or remove the internal auditors?
Board have power to appoint or remove the internal auditor.
Is it necessary for board of directors to take the permission of shareholders in the general meeting to remove the auditor, or they can remove that without the permission of the shareholder?
If it is an statutory auditor, there must be a permission required from the shareholder.
And what are the difference? What is the difference in the duties and functioning of internal and the external auditors?
Internal auditor duty is to deal all with the minute things, that compliance of all the things, whether the entry is going right or wrong. छोटी से छोटी चीज को इंटरनल ऑडिटर देखता है. However, external auditor rely on the report of the internal auditor plus do some analysis. What are the actual threat on the company? What are the actual risks which he can face? The report of the statutory auditor are accepted by the bank. However, the report of the internal auditor are only for its management and its external auditor.
So what are the best method to evaluate a large capital investment projects in the refinery segment?
NPV and IRR are the best method to evaluate any project.
Will it work 100% or is it is an estimation?
It is 100% work. No, sorry, it is an estimation because NPV based on the estimated cash flows which will arise.
Okay, Sundar, my last question is, nowadays the use of AI is increasing day by day, and the speed, the accuracy, everything is fine. What you think is slowly they are replacing the job opportunities of new chartered accountants, or they are uh, improving the employment opportunities? They are
I,
reducing or
uh,
increasing?
I don't think that AI should remove the opportunity of the chartered accountant. Rather, it is increasing the way how chartered accountant work. Chartered accountant can use AI to gather more business and gather more effective way to deal with the client.
How is how?
Like using some blockchain technology, like using some AI automated tools to help and understand the
But
financials.
naturally, if they are using the AI automatic tools, naturally they are replacing someone who was earlier doing this by manual or through the Excel sheets.
Maybe.
Okay, so I will conclude here. So, rest everything is okay. Your knowledge, your confidence level, face impression, everything is okay. But introduction part is very short.
Okay.
It is too short. Just to say that you have done your CA and working from the last 6 years to the Lucknow means main company in the Lucknow, means that is not sufficient.
Okay.
Means, you have to you should
How can I
include
improve?
you should include some of your learnings of these 6 years.
Okay.
Means actually your tone at that time of introduction was not so pleasant.
Okay.
आपकी वो pleasant वाली tone नहीं थी वो आपकी.
Okay.
Actually you have to face the uh, higher officers or the high class panel of HPCL. तो थोड़ी सी आपकी जो टोन है ना उसको थोड़ा सा प्लीजेंट, थोड़ा सा स्माइल के साथ और थोड़ा सा प्लीजेंट वे के साथ हमें आंसर देना है.
तो सर रेस्ट ऑफ द इंटरव्यू में वो सही था
ये थोड़ा थोड़ा फील हो रहा है,
थोड़ा. ओके.
हल्का सा. ये
ओके.
है, देखो ये पर्सन टू पर्सन की नेचर होती है नेचुरली, लेकिन ये थोड़ा सा इफेक्ट कर सकता है.
ओके.
ये बहुत जरूरी चीज होती है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगर हम अकाउंटिंग पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखें बाकी सब कुछ ठीक है, लेटर ऑफ क्रेडिट आप नहीं कर पाए। लेटर ऑफ क्रेडिट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट डॉक्यूमेंट है, स्पेशली इन द एक्सपोर्ट बिजनेस। और एचपीसीएल, आपको पता है कि सारा का जो प्राइमरी प्रोडक्ट है क्रूड ऑयल है वो इंपोर्ट कर रहा है, तो उसमें एचपीसीएल में ये एक लेटर ऑफ क्रेडिट बहुत यूज होती है।
ओके।
तो लेटर ऑफ क्रेडिट क्या है? लेटर ऑफ क्रेडिट बेसिकली इज अ डॉक्यूमेंट इशूड बाय द importers bank
ओके।
to the exporter,
ओके।
ठीक है? And exporter handed over to his bank, means exporters bank, to verify it from the importer bank.
ओके।
In the letter of credit, the importer's bank guarantees the exporter that you should exports the export the goods or the services to my firm, my client, up to this, maybe 1 crore, 100 crore, 2000 crore, that was according to their credit worthiness. And they
ओके।
took the responsibility of payment. कि whenever the exporter will deliver the goods or ship the goods and present the documents through his bank, the importer bank will release the payment.
ओके।
तो अभी एक्सपोर्टर ने क्या किया, शिप्स में अपलोड की गुड्स, अपने बिल ऑफ लेडिंग एंड शिपमेंट बिल और ये सारे बिल्स उसने डॉक्यूमेंट्स की कॉपी तैयार की और अपने एक्सपोर्टर के अपने बैंक को हैंड ओवर कर दी। एक्सपोर्टर का बैंक इंपोर्टर के बैंक को भेजेगा, मे बी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक, जैसे अभी चेक जा रहे हैं। तो फिर उसके बेसिस पे वो पेमेंट रिलीज हो जाएगी एक्सपोर्टर को। और अभी जो गुड्स हैं या जो सामान है वो अभी शिप में या मैरीन में कहीं है, या इंपोर्टर की बंदरगाह पर है, इंपोर्टर को अभी सामान नहीं मिला।
ओके।
तो ये गारंटी ऑफ द पेमेंट है। एक्सपोर्ट बिजनेस में जहाँ इंपोर्टर और एक्सपोर्टर नॉन नहीं है या रिस्क है, पेमेंट रिस्क बहुत ज्यादा है एक्सपोर्ट बिजनेस में, तो इसमें ये लेटर ऑफ क्रेडिट बहुत यूज होता
ओके।
है। ये एक इम्पोर्टेंट डॉक्यूमेंट है जिसमें ऑयल एंड गैस इंडस्ट्रीज भी बहुत यूज कर रही हैं, बाकी जो ट्रेडर्स हैं वो तो बहुत ज्यादा यूज हो रहे हैं। ये एक इम्पोर्टेंट डॉक्यूमेंट। तो
ठीक।
इस तरह का था। बाकी अगर हम आपका अपना डोमेन देखें, इनकम टैक्स है, जीएसटी है, या जो उधर हमारे कोर सब्जेक्ट्स हैं ये रह गया। थोड़ा या अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स वाला पार्ट आज रह गया, वो नेक्स्ट टाइम हम कर लेंगे।
श्योर सर।
ऑडिटिंग और स्टैंडर्ड्स ये भी एक इम्पोर्टेंट कंसेप्ट।
क्योंकि सर मेरी सीवी में एक और पॉइंट है कि आई हैव डन सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्स फ्रॉम आईसीएआई, करंटली
तो
डूइंग।
वही, तो वो चीजें आपने इंट्रोडक्शन में इंक्लूड नहीं की ना, वही मैं कह रहा हूँ कि जो भी आपकी ये चीजें हैं, लर्निंग्स हैं, जो स्पेशल पॉइंट्स हैं,
ओके।
उसको आप अपनी इंट्रोडक्शन को 1 और 1.5 मिनट में 60 to 90 सेकेंड्स का बना के दे,
ओके।
वो सबसे बेस्ट होता है। और
ओके
आज
सर।
का आपकी जो इंट्रोडक्शन थी हार्डली 10 या 15 सेकेंड्स की, तो इसको जब आप 1 मिनट 60 सेकेंड्स तक लेकर जाओगे तो उसमें बहुत से पॉइंट्स ऐसे होंगे जो आप इंक्लूड करोगे, जो आपकी फर्स्ट इम्प्रेशन आपका बहुत अच्छा डालेंगे पैनल पे।
ओके।
तो ये थोड़ा सा चाहिए, बाकी ठीक है।
ओके सर।
ओके समीर, बेस्ट ऑफ लक।
ओके। थैंक यू।